Hello there, and today we're going to be testing out two of Barry M's new releases. If you're not familiar with Barry M, it's a UK based kind of affordable drugstore makeup brand. It's not a massive makeup brand, but they've been around for as long as I can remember. I remember when I was like a teenager wandering into Boots, just like swatching all of their, I think they're called like Dazzle Dust, they're like glittery pigments, and I absolutely love Barry M's nail polishes. They're just my favourite nail polishes. They're like $3.99 each, and the formula is always really good and long lasting, and they come out with some really cool collections. So my favourite collection is the Aquarium Collection. This is pretty much what I've always got on my nails in my videos. Whenever I've got like that duochrome, like, you know, green colour, it is Arabian. The problem is, right, and this is quite an epic problem, they fucking discontinued this. So I don't know, unless like you can find it on eBay or pay about £1 million on Amazon, I don't think that these are going to be sold anymore, and it's just so sad. I'm literally like running out of these, so that's terrible. But they did just release the Under the Sea collection, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I picked up 3 of the 4 just because I thought that the other one, which I believe was like a peachy shade, I just thought it may be a little bit sheer. And today I'm wearing this one, which is called Butterfly Fish, on top of, oh, what is it? It's a SE one. I don't know what it's called, I'm so sorry, but anyway, I've got it on top of the SE one. I think that these look beautiful on their own, but you need about 3 coats just to get that papam kind of, you know, duochrome sensational look. So I would strongly advise, if you do buy these, like put them on top of like, you know, a pastel-y kind of base, because I think that kind of really makes them pop. But anyway, we're not here today to talk about nail polishes. Today I'm going to be testing out these 2 new releases. The first one is the Liquid Chrome Highlighter Drops, and I've got this in the shade Precious Pearl. They have released, I think there were 6 of these, but I'll double check in one sec. And I also have the new Holographic Eyeshadow Topper. This is shade number 1, Supernova, and they have released 4 of these. So I just thought we could try these out today. Okay, so there are 5 different shades. Also, just to mention, because I just spotted it, Barry M is a vegan brand, which again is wonderful that such an affordable brand is vegan and cruelty free. And yes, so they've got 5 different shades ranging from, you know, the usual. You've got gold, you've got like a pearly shade, you've got a holographic shade, you know, you've got lots of different fucking shades. Okay, so it just says Liquid Chrome Highlighter Drops give the ultimate intense glow. Available in stunning metallic shades. Use it to brighten the skin and instantly highlight your bone structure for instantly lustrous skin. Formulated with striking pearls. What? I just had an image in my mind of like someone in the Barry M lab just like crushing pearls. It's like, what a great job that would be. It just says use on its own for an intensely radiant highlighting effect, or add drops to your favourite foundation for an all-over glow. So today what I'm going to be doing is mixing a couple of drops of this in with my Superstay foundation from Maybelline. I am not a big believer in using kind of a liquid highlighter, you know, as a base, because have you ever noticed, right, if you've ever used liquid highlighter as a base, it just disappears as soon as you put your foundation on, especially if you're using like a full coverage matte foundation. To me, it's a total waste of effort and product, because you can't see it coming through. Like, you can't see it coming through. Maybe if you use like a light foundation and a dewy foundation, maybe this would add a little bit of like radiance, like seeping through, but I don't know, I'm not sold on that really. Believe me, I've wasted a lot of my MAC Strobe Cream, NARS, Copacabana Illuminator. I've wasted so much of that thinking that it's going to be like somehow magically coming through my foundation, and it never does. So I'm going to be mixing a couple of drops of this in with my foundation, and we can just see if it does add any kind of luminosity. This foundation is very matte and it's very full coverage, so I thought this would be a really good one to test the liquid drops out with. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. It does have a beautiful kind of, you know, duochrome like shift to it. I can see pink, I can see purple, and I can see like just a beautiful pearly shade. So if we just open her up, the little glass bottle feels really nice. We've got a little dropper situation, so if I just do a little, oh hello, Okay, if I do a little swatch, oh my gosh, look at this. So it looks very like pearly until you start to blend it in, and then you see a whole lot of pink, and I'm like, yes. Okay, so it's very pink, oh my gosh, because in the bottle it looks more like a, you know, pearly kind of silvery kind of shade, but yeah, look, when you rub it in, it definitely is super pink. It's not messing around there. So okay, I'll just blend this in. Not given like, you know, the most metallic kind of blinding glow, but it definitely has added that luminosity which it kind of claims to. So okay, so I'm going to just get a couple of pumps of my foundation. This is in the shade, what shade are you? Oh, light beige. So this is light beige, and I'm just going to mix in a couple of drops. I always struggle with these droppers. Does anyone else? Is that literally just me? I feel like I'm missing some instructions on how to use it. I know I sound really like ridiculous right now, but I always struggle with them. Okay, it seems quite watery, like liquidy, as opposed to, you know, thick and oily. But okay, so I'm just gonna like mix this in on my hand. I probably applied like a little bit too much of the liquid highlighter, but YOLO, I mean, at the end of the day, so we're just gonna go for it. Okay, so I'll just go like this and this and this. The only problem is, because this one did look very pink, you know, when it was blended in, I'm kind of thinking to myself, do I want to have like a pink glowing face? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I love having pink glowing hair, but I don't know about pink glowing face. So okay, so we've done that, and just for good measure, just because I want to really see what this product can do, I'm going to just pop a little bit there, and I'm going to pop a little bit there. My favourite kind of liquid highlighter is either the NARS Copacabana illuminator. That's really, really expensive and it's very metallic and blinding. Or for like a more affordable option, I love the L'Oreal, I think they're called the Glow Drops. I think they're beautiful, and they're actually quite pink, but they actually look really, really nice on bare skin. Also as well, of course, you could wear this kind of liquid highlighter. I mean, you can wear it however you want to wear it. Bathe your vagina in it, you know, if that's what you want to do. But you can wear them like on no makeup days. That's how I like to wear my L'Oreal Glow Drops. On no makeup days, I just like to bang a load of it on my skin, just so that I'm glowing to the gods. Okay, so I feel like it's definitely kind of changed the consistency somewhat of my foundation, and my foundation is looking a little bit like lighter than it usually would. Okay, so let me get my little mirror. I don't know why, but I'm just like squeezing my phone in between my legs. I don't know, I'm just trying to make this some kind of, you know, challenge. I don't know, can Anwen squeeze her phone in between her legs and still try and put foundation on her face? I don't know. Okay, so I do feel like it has definitely added a little bit of brightness. Like, considering this is a super matte foundation, I do feel like it has added, can you see, a bit of a radiance to it? And it's not necessarily coming off as looking pink, but it is looking kind of, you know, radiant. So I am kind of liking that a lot. I think if you did want to have, you know, quite a natural glow, I think it would be a good product to kind of mix in. But next, before I set my face, I am going to put a couple of drops just on my cheeks, just to see what it does. This dropper is actually one of the better droppers that I've used. I mean, I've used some really god-awful droppers in my time, and this one isn't so bad. I'm going to pop a little bit there, pop a little bit there. Oh my gosh, she's just popping it everywhere. Pop a little bit there, pop some on my butt cheeks. I mean, really, pop a little bit there. It smells nice as well. It kind of smells like, I don't know, vanilla, but chemical vanillas, but I'm not hating it. Okay, so I'm going to use my really incredibly dirty and desperately in need of a wash beauty sponge. It has been washed recently, but it never looks like it. It's embarrassing me right now. Like I'm on Instagram, like, you know, the highlight tears. Also as well, I don't know when I'm going to be getting this video up, and this is going to make no sense if to you probably watching it, but my laptop decided to completely fail, like literally won't even turn on, and it's really depressing. I've not even tried it this morning. Because I thought if I try it and it doesn't work again this morning, I won't be able to film because I'll just be in a funk, you know. but I just hope that it works and I can get this video up. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you can definitely see the pink. I mean, you can definitely see it blended out really, really nicely. Can you see, like, on my nose, like a bit of the pink, and then up here? I mean, I feel like it is kind of very subtle, and I do prefer more of like a cream, you know, highlight as opposed to liquid, but I definitely think it does everything that it says on the tin, and it has really given me like a pink look. I would advise, if you possibly can, and I know it's not easy for everyone, if you don't have like a Superdrug or Boots near you, but if you can go and have a look and like swatch some of the shades, I think that'd be really useful, because I didn't realize that this would be like quite so pink. So yeah, if you could like swatch them and see, because I probably would not have got a pink one. I probably would have got more of like a champagne-y kind of tone, just so it looks a little bit more, you know, like a natural glow. But anyway, I actually really, really like that. I think it blended out nicely. I think it's given me a nice bit of a glow. It is subtle, but I definitely think you could build it up if you wanted. I don't know how much I will be using these products, because it's not like a natural pink glow. It's more like a, I've just put some duochrome like liquid highlight on my face and now I'm glowing kind of glow. So I don't know kind of how frequently I would wear this, but I definitely do think if you're a fan of pink kind of liquid highlighters, then you probably wouldn't be disappointed with this one. Okay, so we're next going to move on to the Holographic Eyeshadow Topper. So in the name, it says topper. So immediately I'm thinking that it's going to be quite sheer and that I'm going to use this to top of something else. Call me Columbo up in here. I mean, she's not easy to fool. I mean, really. It just says, reinvent your eyes with these electric holographic eye toppers in iridescent shades. I know everyone was giving like Barry M a load of crap on their Instagram feed when they posted pictures of these. Everyone was tagging Christine, saying, Christine, is it holo though? And it's like, well, they have said here iridescent shades, and the name is Holographic Eye Toppers, so they're not actually describing it as being holographic, but they've called it holographic. It's kind of like the I Heart Makeup Chocolate and Peaches palette. We all know it's not really chocolate and peaches inside, but it's just the name. So I don't know why people are getting so arsy over it. I love Christine. I love her channel, but I do feel like, not her, but this whole holo definition situation, it's gone a little bit too far, I feel. Anyway, it just says perfect for applying it directly to your eyelids or over your favourite eyeshadow with its smooth, non-sticky formula. So I don't know if this is going to be like a loose glitter pigment. I don't know if it's going to be more like one of the Magnificent Metals from Stila, which you know that I love a bit of that Magnificent Metals action. By the way, just before I go on, I just want to say that somebody commented on one of my videos I put up recently saying, Anwen, I feel like your videos are too long. I'm just paraphrasing here. This isn't verbatim, but she just said, Anwen, I feel like your videos are so long and I get bored because you talk so much and I fast forward to the bits that, you know, I want to see. And that's fine, you know, and I feel like she was saying it in coming from a good place. And she said, look, if your videos were shorter, I feel like you'd get more followers. But the thing is, right, and I just want to say this, I feel like I want to say it, I love making videos the way that I make them. Like, I wouldn't want to be someone who is just like, and this is no offense to anyone who does this, but I wouldn't just want to be like, okay, so this is the holographic topper, it's $4.99, I'm going to just put it on my eyes. I feel like I don't want to be like robotic is what I don't want to do. If that was how I had to make my videos, I probably wouldn't make them anymore. I love having subscribers and it's wonderful to get new subscribers, but for me, like, the only reason that I do YouTube is because I love making videos and I love making them in the way that I want to make them. I love going off on tangents and I just love having a bit of a chat. I know it's like a one-way chat like now, but then I love it in the comments when I read your comments and respond, and I don't know, it just, like, it didn't annoy me, but I just felt the need to address it and say, look, the reason why my videos are quite long a lot of the time is because this is just what I like to do. I'm being myself. I like to go off on tangents, and if I had to be robotic, I couldn't do this. It would not be fun to me. So I just hope that that makes sense. But anyway, I forgot as well. I need to set my fucking face because look, under my eyes. Okay, one sec. Okay, so I'm back and I'm ready. One thing that I am noticing about my skin, because obviously I mixed the liquid highlighter in, I feel like it is definitely emphasising my pores. I feel like whenever I wear more dewy kind of foundations, my pores and texture are a lot more emphasised. I think that if that wasn't the case, I would wear dewy foundations every single day, but I do feel like dewy equals more pores showing, you know. But anyway, okay, so let's just do this. As I said, I've not even swatched this, I've not watched any videos on it, so I don't really know kind of what to expect, and it was really tough to actually pick which shade to get. But it just comes in this little bottle, and then, oh my gosh, okay, so it is very similar to the Magnificent Metals by Stila. It's got quite a wide, fluffy doe foot applicator. Oh my gosh, like this could be the dupe, like all along. Like I've been searching. Like if you've watched some of my other videos, you may know that I'm currently on a epic search to find a really good dupe for the Magnificent Metals, and you never know, this could be it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful, and I do feel like you could definitely wear this on its own. It looks very glittery. It's got a beautiful kind of, you know, like metallic glow to it. Honestly, if I got £1 for every time I said the words metallic glow, I think I'd be so rich. I'd be able to afford Huda Beauty's Desert Dusk palette, I feel. But anyway, look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what should I do? Like, I don't know whether to just apply it. Obviously I've done my crease work earlier just to save time, but should I just, like, do you want me to, oh, I wish I could answer again. Why am I not live right now? Like, I don't know whether to just apply this as is, or my other option, I was going to go in with my Device Place Masquerade palette, maybe like one of these two greeny shades. This one looks more turquoise, but maybe this one I was thinking, and then just, or maybe this one, I don't know, and then just apply this on top, because I thought that would really make it pop. And the thing is, this is meant to be a topper. I mean, it says topper around the top in capital letters, and it says topper there, so I feel like that's kind of what they want you to do. So would you be happy with that? I'm just going to go ahead and put it on over something else. I'm going to do it, guys. I'm doing it. I'm just listening to what you're saying, and I concur. I do. So I've got my little brush here, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to go like straight in. Oh, I don't know which shade to do. I feel like this one would maybe complement my eye look more, or should I go with a pink and then pop that like this on top of, oh my gosh, let me just try on my hand. Right, I'm going to try this one first. I'm just going to like put that there, and I'm going to just put a little bit of this over the top to see what it would look like. So actually this is quite pigmented, you know. It's not like, it's quite pigmented. It's standing up for itself, you know, over the shade. Can you see that? And I feel like, you know, on its own you can see a lot more of the glitters, but then when you pop it over a shadow, it almost takes on a more opaque kind of look, and I think it gives it a lot more dimension, makes it a lot more like interesting. So let me just, oh damn, I wonder what would happen if I put it on top of like a bronzy shade. Let's have a look. It's a bit chunky, this one. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so look guys, it looks really, really nice over the bronze. Oh god, what about the purple? Would the purple be a bit spicy? What do you think? Oh my gosh, like I just don't know anymore. I'm just dying right now because I just don't know. I've got so many options. Right, I'm going to just try the purple. You're thinking, Anwen, could you not have done this like before filming? I thought I had everything planned in my head, but once I swatched this, I just realised, no Anwen, there are more things you could do here. Okay, so that's over the purple. I think it looks kind of good over this bronzy shade, but then it looks magnificent over the purple. Oh my gosh. Right, I'm just going to have to pick one. I'm going to go in with the bronze actually, you know, just because, like, why not? So I'm just going to pop that there. I'm going to pop it up there, because if I don't do something soon, I just thought, yes, I will be dying in front of this camera. You'll see my whole aging process, and then you'll just see me dead, like literally. So I don't want to do that to you guys. I respect you all too much to, you know, have you watch me die on camera. And you'll be dying too, because you'll be aging. So I don't want that. I want you to spend time with your families. You know, you've got memories that you need to create. Let's just do this. I'm going to just dip in, make sure I've got some on my little brush, and let's do this. Okay. So it's super easy to apply. It just goes right on. I feel like the little brush picks up a good amount of the product because it's quite hairy. I just feel like it grabs hold of everything. Okay, so look at that. Okay, I've got a little bit. What's going on? Oh my gosh, I've got it underneath my eye. I'm just going to leave it there because I don't think it looks terrible. You definitely feel like this could have been on a solo mission, you know, and look just as beautiful, but I just think that it does claim to be a topper, and I just feel like it's kind of hinting at that, like, use me as a topper. This is what you need to do to get the best out of me, you know? Oh, okay, so I'm loving it. I think it looks really, really pretty. I feel like you can't really see much of the bronze underneath it, so I feel like potentially it wouldn't really matter what colour you put underneath it. It's burning a little bit right now. Why is it burning right now? It's not burning, it just feels warm. Feels warm. Oh my gosh, it feels like when I put this on, the NYX glitter glue on, it kind of burns when it first goes on. Ooh, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to the other eye and see. Okay, so I have applied it on both eyes. It still doesn't feel 100% dry, and it definitely is burning a little bit, and it does feel a little bit, not sticky, but like a little bit sticky over on this eye where it's kind of drying. I'd definitely say that it's got a really good amount of sparkle to it. I actually really, really like it. Like, I really, really like it. I don't know why, but I was expecting it just not to be as good. I don't know why. I didn't know if it was going to be like a loose pigment that you just kind of put on your eye. It's not really what I expected it to be, but I'm really happy that it's not what I expected it to be because I actually really do like it. I'm not the hugest fan of like green on my eyes, but there are 3 other shades, so I feel like I would definitely be interested in picking up at least one of the other shades. It's burning though, like it's burning. Not burning in like, I just need to wash this off immediately, my eyelids are going to dissolve kind of way, but it's just, you know, you can feel it there burning. Okay, so I've applied my mascara. The look is finished. I think that these eye topper things are absolutely phenomenal. I would totally recommend that you give them a go. I think $4.99 is a very reasonable price. It's obviously quite a small little tube, so I don't know how long it would last you for, but to me this is kind of like a special occasion makeup. Don't get me wrong, I would happily wear this to the office, but I feel like it would be wasted on my office because nobody would appreciate it. I think it would look really nice on its own as well, but I just think on top of like a solid opaque base, I think it just kind of really brings it to life. I think that the liquid chrome highlighter drops are also really good if this is your kind of thing. I would definitely advise you, as I said earlier, if you can, to go and swatch the shades first, because as I said, this one didn't look pink to me, and it's called Precious Pearl, so I was expecting it to be more pearly, but it's definitely just very pink. I feel like since I've put my blush on and set my face, it has kind of got a bit lost in with everything else. I feel like mixing it in with your foundation definitely adds a boost of glow. Like, my skin does not normally look this radiant with just the Maybelline Superstay foundation, so I think that's a really good way to kind of use it if you do want to just add a bit more of a boost to your foundation. Like, say if you have a favourite matte foundation but you want it to be a little bit more radiant, then why would you just not buy a radiant foundation? I don't know, but maybe that matte foundation is like your foundation bay, you know, your trusty foundation, so you just want to inject a little bit of like dewy goodness into him. I don't know, but anyway. Okay, so yeah, I definitely do recommend both of these products. I definitely, like, for me personally, prefer the lip topper. I don't know how often I would be using the liquid chrome drops, but if I did use them, it would definitely be mixed in with a foundation, because I just think they disappear on your face a little bit. But I hope that you've enjoyed the video. Please could you let everybody know in the comments if you tried any of these products, what were your thoughts? Personally, I just think magnificent. Also, my eyes don't feel sticky, tacky, heavy, flaky, dry, any of the above right now. They just feel really comfortable. I am going to be wearing this face out to Morrison's today. Get ready, Morrison's. The glamour puss is coming in. I mean, really. So I will update you in the comments if I ran into any kind of issues. Maybe I was by, you know, the cheese section and then all of a sudden a glitter started falling into my face, or you know, I was by the potatoes and my eyes suddenly started to feel like super sticky. I don't know, but I will update you. I feel like have I got glitter on my face there? Oh my gosh, I have. I could just see it there. I was like, what are you doing right now? But anyway, I will let you know if I've got any updates in terms of the wear or anything like that. But I think that's all that I can say at this point. Believe me, I could say a lot more, but I don't want to piss anybody off who thinks my video should be shorter. I mean, really. But anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more.